Yeah, man. I had to interrupt, that first live because Trump was wait a minute, how do I get the comments on there? I'm broadcasting this motherfucker from my phone. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I got the comments on that motherfucker right there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, God Freak Nation, what's good with it, y'all? You know what I'm saying? I was thinking Trump. I was thinking Trump ass was about to talk about the what's going on over there in Venezuela. I thought he was about to say the operations have already kicked off. I was thinking Trump was about to say, the operations have already started over there in Venezuela. Because trust me, mark my words, if Maduro don't voluntarily step down. Wait a minute, I got all these notifications. If Maduro don't voluntarily step down, it's gonna be war, man. They're gonna get him up out of there like they did, Noriega back in 1989. The Panama invasion, you know what I'm saying? But this video ain't really about that. This live ain't about that. It's about it's about, man, it pissed me the fuck off that I woke up to the news that they not gonna release the boat strike video in its entirety. Now, everybody know that I went in on Trump, Hedgehog, all them niggas that was involved in killing them two innocent people on that freaking boat, man. That shit was it was unnecessary. It was unjust. And if you ask my humble opinion, it was a war crime. And I think somebody need to be charged with a war crime. I believe everybody deserves due process. Now, a lot of motherfuckers got mad at me. Gee, you taking the side of the terrorists? Let's just unalive them. Let's just unalive them. Let's just unalive them on the spot. Dealing with an idiot like you that think like that, this is why the world is a dangerous, crazy, wicked place to be. Because of idiots that think like that. That's one thing that I don't like about some motherfuckers that call themselves a true patriot, man. Let me tell y'all what a true patriot is. Hear me out for a minute, people. A true patriot is going to stand. A true patriot is going to stand for what is right. They're not going to just stand for a political party. They're not going to just stand with, because Trump is the president and Hedgehog is the Secretary of War. This nigga calling himself the Secretary of War, which tells me he's a fucking jackass. He's the only nigga that ever had that position. And instead of Secretary of Defense, this nigga said, no, don't call me Secretary of State or Secretary of Defense. Call me Secretary of War. Motherfucker, you ain't shit. And you killing innocent people, and you need to be arrested right now. They need to slap the handcuffs on your ass right now, your corny ass. And anybody that disagree with me and agree with them fucking that idiot, y'all niggas need to be locked up too. You understand? So I'm really disappointed, man. I thought Trump got on there, man, and wasted everybody's motherfucking time. Nigga, we already know you try. We already know that Biden them and Kamala Harris fucked the country up the last 4 fucking years. We already know that them niggas let the border, let all them illegal migrants come over here, treat them niggas better than U.S. citizens. You understand? Our mortgage went up. They got shit free. What's new? All right, nigga, I want to hear y'all plans about this regime change for what's going on over there in Venezuela. That's what I wanted to hear. You know, I'm rushing to get off my motherfucking live to see what this nigga Trump got to say. Trump talking about every motherfucking thing but fucking Venezuela. Ain't that a bitch? You dig what I'm saying? Ain't that a motherfucking bitch? And my nephew SB, I don't know if he gonna tap back in or not. You know, his phone was about to die anyway. Cats don't be in there going crazy now. We'll lock y'all asses up again. But I mark my words, man. It's a reason why they don't want to release that video. You feel me? It's a reason why that video is not being released, because it looks bad. You don't just kill two people that's hanging on to dear life after the first strike, man. It rubs me the wrong way that they did those innocent people like that, man. Everybody deserves due process, man. You know, because next thing you know, they're gonna be dropping a motherfucking bomb on your fucking house. They're gonna be dropping a bomb on your fucking car with your ass in it if they label you a narco terrorist. I can see where this shit is headed. You understand? And Burner Girl, if you watching this, I'm about to get that music. Hold on, let me see. I got some shit right here. Who losing, homie? What you mean? Who look? This will say I was looking at the comments. I had it on the wrong thing, nigga. If you side with them, you's a punk ass, bitch ass nigga like that too, and they'll turn on your bitch ass, nigga. And don't come in this motherfucking chat, nigga, talking your shit. Cause I'm gonna talk it right back to your bitch ass, nigga. Don't say I'm losing, nigga. I'm trying to fight for the righteous ones. You can't just go in there and be blowing motherfuckers up because you accuse them of being a drug dealer. What type of punk ass bullshit, corrupting the soul, nigga, you is? Thank you for saying that, because now you don't fire up Rockstar T, and I'll let your ass have it, nigga. Only righteous motherfuckers are coming up in here. Let me read these motherfucking comments, man. We got these bitch ass trolls in here. Let me see. Yeah, listen, nigga. Hold on, where this punk bitch motherfucker at? Let me hold on. I'm gonna show you that I can do something about you, you punk bitch. There you go. You in Funky Town, ho. Where your mama at, bitch. So suck my big ball and my little ball, you Trump and hedgehog, toe licking, booty butt licking ass, brainwash program ass bitch. Now get the fuck off my live. Yeah, I did something about it. You funky hoe. Your breath stank. Get out my face. You stanky feet, bitch. But anyway, listen, y'all. I just don't agree with the method of the madness. You understand? And now you listen. I rock with Trump. I fuck with Trump, but I don't agree with everything that the crazy nigga do. All right, how many motherfucking times do I got to say this to y'all niggas? You understand? I ain't one of them type of niggas. Oh, Trump is my king. Oh, whatever Trump do, I will agree because I'm gonna follow my king. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. And grow you some motherfucking balls, man. Have your own motherfucking brain. You dig? Think for yourself. And if you wasn't taught right from wrong, you a lost motherfucking cause, bitch. And that's why I'm saying, in any one of you motherfuckers that disagree with me in a disrespectful way, y'all gonna meet the same fucking fate. All right? TElectrik, aka Rockstar T, I don't play that shit. Get out of line with me and I'll let you motherfuckers have it. Maybe I do need to get the big ball checked out. But why you so worried about the big ball, brother? You must want that big ball. And if you keep talking, it's gonna end up in your motherfucking mouth. How about that? Ha! Shit. I ain't got time to be fucking around with y'all low vibration motherfuckers. I'm here to break y'all stupid motherfuckers up and let y'all see it is what the fuck it is. I'm gonna talk my motherfucking shit like y'all niggas is coming in here talking shit, but you ain't gonna be able to out-talk my shit, nigga. I'm Rockstar T. So get your stinking ass, man, your breath's so funky, stank so, man, I can smell it through this motherfucking phone. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Get up out of here right now, motherfucker. No, anyway, getting back to what I was saying, Pete Hedgehog, that bitch ass nigga. How dare you drop a bomb on 2 innocent people in a motherfucking boat? And you got some idiots, and some of y'all in here, not all of y'all. Y'all Gun Freak Nation, you know it's all love, my Gun Freak Nation people. But for you fucking Trump lovers and shit, and like I said, once again, I rock with Trump, you know, but I disagree with him. I understand that all this shit at the end of the day, my nigga, all this shit at the end of the day ain't about no fucking drugs. Because if it really was about drugs, he would be bombing Mexico. He would be bombing Colombia. You know why he wants to fuck with Venezuela? Because Venezuela is sitting on the largest fucking oil reserve in the fucking world. They shit is larger than Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, all them motherfuckers. So why wouldn't he want to take that shit? They're not giving it to us. So I ain't got a problem with Trump, you know, getting their oil, because at the end of the day, if it's going to benefit me and make my gas prices go down, you know, where it ain't going to hurt my pockets to fill up my tank, I'm all for it. Why not? They fucking up everything else. They send in Ukraine, you know, they giving them billions of dollars and shit. At least Biden, Sleepy Joe did that shit. You feel me? You understand? I'm just trying to wake y'all up and see. Because a lot of y'all is like, oh man, but it's about the drugs. You know, they just classified fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction, man. I'm like, damn, weapon, really? Really? I mean, this took me back to 2003. They said the same shit about Saddam Hussein, my nigga Saddam Hussein. And you see how that shit ended. You know what I'm saying? Over 3,000 American servicemen lost their life over a bullshit war. I salute those heroes, but Iraq was not worth you losing your life over. See what y'all got to say in this motherfucker. Ruby, get your head out of Trump's ass. Get your head out of Trump's ass, man. You funky. I'm gonna have to open my front door and open up my motherfucking window, you fucking troll, because you stinking, you funky. You coming up in here and you funking up the place, man. I might have to boot you up out of here. You going too crazy. You in your fucking emotions, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? Are you on your period or something, nigga? You know, shut the fuck up before I stick my big 12-inch dick in your motherfucking mouth. Because that's what you deserve. You a cocksucker. You suck Trump's dick, man. You know, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Coming in here, don't come in my shit, nigga. This is Rockstar Team, motherfucker. You fucking with, hey, don't. I'm telling you, I like going back and forth with you funky ass, you know, limp dick ass motherfucking trolls, man. Y'all low frequency motherfuckers. You see, hanging around me, watching me, nigga. It's gonna scare you, because I'm gonna scare your motherfucking ass straight when I hit you with the truth. You understand? When I hit you with the truth. That's all you got to say? You ain't even a good motherfucking troll, my nigga. Say something that's gonna impress me. Nigga, I'm already, you lucky motherfucker to be graced with my presence. My job is to try to wake y'all dumbass niggas up and let y'all see the truth for what it is. All right? No, if you're gonna be a troll, be a good fucking troll. Nigga, if you be a good troll and say something that ain't already been said, that's something I ain't never heard a million motherfucking times before, I might even let you stick around. You understand? But right now you're boring me. No, come up. What else you got to say? Huh? What else you got to say? Read this motherfucking shit. You know what? So, brother, you know what? I kind of agree with you. Fentanyl, I can see why they can say it's a weapon of mass destruction, even though they're using it in terms That's what I think about you fucking trolls. Even though they are using that term fentanyl as to fuck with the American people's psyche, because everybody know weapons of mass destruction, you know, with the 2003 Iraq war and all that bullshit, you know. But I think they're more so using it as a charade. Although fentanyl, from what I'm hearing, it does kill thousands of Americans every year, and they need to do something about that shit. But the truth of the matter is, it ain't coming from Venezuela. Venezuela only accounts for maybe 5%, 6% of the drugs that's flowing into this country. It's Mexico, and nothing against my motherfucking Mexicans, man, that's in the country of Mexico. You know, Rockstar TElectrik fuck with y'all because y'all fuck with me. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I love everybody at the end of the day. So, but what I'm telling you, I'm still a realist. And the biggest, most of the drugs that come into the United States, it comes in through Mexico and Colombia. It ain't Venezuela. At the end of the day, y'all, this is about regime change. All that drug shit, that's a charade. That's a front. That is just a set of precedents just to get their foot inside of Venezuela. Just like Bush said that Saddam Hussein, my nigga Saddam Hussein, had weapons of mass destruction, and that was a lie, and they knew it wasn't true, but American people fell for that shit, and that's how they got inside. That's how they got inside Iraq. But it didn't work out the way that they wanted it to work out. So, you know, when they get it, you know, it's all about regime change. They want Maduro gone so they can install a puppet government. See, what y'all niggas fail to understand is that Trump is being controlled by people too, by this elite, super rich group of lobbyists that we're gonna put billions of dollars into y'all, you know, donations for y'all, whatever, to support y'all, but you got to do X, Y, and Z. This shit, at the end of the day, my nigga, is about oil. That's what it's all about. They don't give a fuck about no drugs, man. If it, like I said, if it really was about drugs, they're attacking the wrong motherfucking country. Just like they did over there in Iraq, when if anything, it shouldn't have been Iraq being attacked. It should have been Saudi Arabia. Them hijackers, them motherfucking hijackers that flew into the World Trade Center on 9/11. The majority of them motherfuckers was from Saudi Arabia. And yes, their government has something to do with it, but the United States will never come out and expose that shit. You know why? Because we are in bed with them for their fucking oil. If we go to war with them or whatever, get on bad terms with them, that's the end of our oil. And that's one thing the United States respect. They want the oil. And if they can't get what they want, they'll come up with some type of bullshit to go to war with you so they can take the shit. And that's exactly what's happening right now in Venezuela. All right, I guarantee you, in the next 2 weeks to a month from now, it's going to be some type of conflict that's going if Maduro don't step down from power voluntarily, Trump gonna knock his ass out. But see, I ain't mad. Like I said, I'm not mad at Trump for doing that. Because that Maduro motherfucker, he's giving all of the good oil to our enemies, to Russia, to China, to Iran. It's time for us to get to that oil, to get our prices down. You got to be a retarded motherfucker that want to still pay $4 and $5 and $7 for a fucking gallon of fucking gas to fill up your tank. What dumbass nigga would approve of that shit? But some of you motherfuckers that's in this chat, you fucking wait a minute, what the fuck you saying? Nigga, wait a minute, hold on. The fuck? It's about the oil at the end of the day, man. Trust me, they want the oil. And all this shit that they talking, all this shit is a facade. That's just a gateway to get us into the conflict. Because let's face it, Maduro, Venezuela is not going to stand a chance against the almighty United States military, man. Come on, man. But they got to come up with a reason. And they was like, well, you know what? We're going to go to war We gonna put them, we gonna put the drug dealers, the cartel, we gonna put them in the same category as Al Qaeda, as an ISIS motherfucker, you know, as a terrorist. And if we put the word narco and put the word terrorist, attach it to the word narco terrorist, we can start knocking them off and killing them. And the American people, they think we dumb as fuck, and we'll go along with the shit. Anytime when they can attach and say that you're a terrorist, they can kill you. You know what I'm saying? They can kill you, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're using the same 2003 playbook that they did, you know, to start the Iraq war, man. So it's not about it's not about drugs when it comes to Venezuela. It's about regime change. They want Maduro gone. But my issue is, why are they refusing to release the entirety of that boat strike, man? You know why they don't want to release it in its entirety? Because they know it's gonna make them look bad, and it's plain and simple, y'all. It was a war crime. It's against the law to kill an unarmed, I can't even say they're an enemy soldier. These were allegedly, drug smugglers, man. That's not, you cannot treat them as if they are, you can't even kill an enemy soldier that's shipwrecked or unarmed. It's illegal. So how can you justify people hanging on to debris, wreckage, debris that from the first strike for 41 minutes? These people held on, these two men, innocent men, because yes, I'm going to call them innocent because I don't see no kind of proof that they were. Where's the proof at? No kind of evidence, no kind of proof has been presented. Why come like my nephew West B? They could have just rescued them, interrogated them, locked them up. Now I hear that maybe about 3 strikes later, it was some survivors, and they sent the boat to pick them up. They ain't even arrest them. They sent them back to the country where they came from. But the first strike, I don't care what nobody say, murder is fucking murder. And if you agree with that shit, man, I don't like really judging people, but it just proves to me that it's a lot of people in the world that's evil and got corrupt souls. There's a lot of sheep in the world, a lot of yes men and yes women in the world. Oh, I stand by my president. I stand by, Pete Hedgehog. I don't give a fuck what they do. They can go and drop a bomb on a nursery school. I'm still gonna support them. Y'all some fucking blind, brain dead, fucking imbecile, fucking idiots. Your righteous soul supposed to always come first. You feel me? Don't let them motherfuckers, like I said, I rock with Trump and I like the crazy nigga because I'm a crazy nigga, but I'm not gonna just agree with everything that the nigga do. You know what I'm saying? Wrong is wrong. Let me read some of these comments. I'm gonna put my number up in a minute. Well, maybe in my next live, I'm gonna put the number up. And if y'all want to call me and cuss me out or agree with me, you know what I'm saying? But if you call and cuss me out, I'm gonna cuss your ass right back out. I don't play that shit. You feel me? Rockstar T don't tolerate no disrespect. And how about y'all get them motherfucking likes up and hit and violate, hit that subscribe button too. Cause I'm gonna give y'all, I can do this shit every motherfucking day. You feel me? I can do this shit every day. Now, mark my words, we will be going to war. Trump ain't got 13,000 soldiers on them ships and shit for nothing. Okay, it costs millions of dollars, to have them sitting there. Come on, man. Some shit is about to go down, and it's going to go down sooner or later. All right. Let me read some of these motherfucking comments. What up, though? What up, though, nephews? You know what, good citizen? See, I appreciate viewers like you. Murder is wrong. And yeah, we do. I'm brother. I am in Detroit, one of the most murder capital cities in the world. So I get it. And a lot of people be like, T, won't you shut the fuck up, T? Stop talking about these drug smugglers, nigga. Well, in your city, you got niggas killing each other and dying every day. You know what, man? You know what? You're probably right. And I agree with you. It is people being murdered every day right here in the homeland, in my city, in your city, all over the world. But just because it's happening doesn't mean that I cannot speak against a war crime. You know what I'm saying? Because our taxpayer dollars paid for that fucking missile to kill those innocent people. And I have a problem with that, man. It bothers me. You know, you can't even kill a dog on the road without being arrested. So what make you think that you can get away with killing innocent people that don't have no weapons? They didn't have no walkie-talkies. They wasn't trying to communicate to get picked up. They probably was gonna die regardless. They might have just, you know, shortcutted their suffering. Because they was out there, man. The currents was gonna take them. They probably was gonna die anyway. But the point of it is, they should have been rescued and then put on trial, or either let the motherfuckers go. We not no fucking this government. We not no fucking gangbangers. We don't just kill people just to kill them. But then again, we're talking about the United States government now. The government that don't give a fuck. The government that don't have a problem, that will turn on their own citizens if they perceive the American people as a threat. They would not have a problem turning them guns and missiles and drones and tanks and fighter jets on our asses. And this is why I am so happy and so grateful to still be in this country, because we do have something called the Second Amendment, where I do have my AR-15, I do have my 300 Blackout, I do have my Marauder, I do have my Chris Vector, and I am ready. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I stand a chance against a fucking, $20 billion fighter jet? Hell no. But if it's millions of us that's gonna stand on business, America gonna have a problem. You understand? And I just want to wake y'all up. Stop falling for the okie doke, y'all. Open your fucking eyes and see the shit for what it really is. All this shit that's going on over there in the Caribbean and in Venezuela, it's a charade. It's just a means for them to, to do the regime change, knock off Maduro, install a puppet American U.S. government friendly government, and get to that motherfucking oil. They go up, man. It's already leaked out. The documents already have leaked. They already got plans set up for Venezuela for post Maduro. They about to upgrade their oil refineries and rebuild all that shit. And nigga, all that oil is gonna be coming to the United States, and my gas prices should be going down. So I ain't mad at it. But what I do have a problem with, stop killing innocent people. Stop doing that shit. That shit is not cool. You feel me? Read some of these comments. You know what? Good Citizen 41, hit that subscribe button. I need more patriots, true patrons that can, free thinkers that think for themselves. I need more people like you. Either subscribe to me through Kick or YouTube, my brother. I would love to have you come on my podcast so I can interview you. I need stand-up people like you. Not see, when you got these funky ass trolls in here that don't like what you got to say because they get their head stuck up Trump's ass, all they know how to do is try to insult somebody or attack them. That shows me that you a bitch, that you is a little a whore, a fucking bitch that can't handle the truth. So what does a little bitch, a coward, do? They lash out, and that shows me your intelligence level, you stupid ass troll. Or either you just desperate and lonely and just want my attention. my time is precious. Precious is time, okay? Because all we got in this world is time, my nigga. And we don't know how much time we got left. But until then, I am going to always speak my mind and speak my truth. It doesn't mean that you got to always agree with me. I don't care if you do disagree with me. That's you. That's your prerogative. But when you want to get disrespectful and get to name calling, it just tells me that you are very childish. And I'm a bitter motherfucker. So if you want to disrespect me, I'm going to give it right back to you tenfold. It's just like that, you know? Exactly. Thank you, Mr. 57. Thank you, long time Gun Freak Nation brother. If you believe that that fucking second strike was, I don't, to be honest with you, ain't nothing like some cold, zero sugar Pepsi and shit. I got a problem with just killing people. I have an issue with, killing people over drugs anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they headed to the United States and they got, bazookas and RPGs and bombs and all this, that's not the case, man. They're drug dealers. These people might have been coerced. They might have been forced to do it. I know you couldn't pay me a motherfucking $1 billion to pilot one of those boats, knowing that a fucking missile can be dropped on me at any second once I'm on the bitch with the drugs. You couldn't pay me to do that. So it's telling me that these cartels might have people like, look, nigga, if you don't get in this fucking boat, we know where your family at. They might already have them hostage somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But I just don't like the killing of innocent people, man. That shit, I just disagree with it. It's a war crime. And they don't want to release that fucking video. Here's the justification for them not releasing the video in its entirety. They're claiming that it's classified and that it's some type of shit that they don't want, because it's classified and it's going to give up secrets. Make that shit make sense, y'all. That shit don't even make sense, because if it was truly classified, you shouldn't have showed the fucking video in the first place. How the fuck you gonna show the first part of the video when the boat get hit by the first strike, but you don't want to show the second part, 41 minutes, when y'all niggas decide to kill 2 innocent people? This is why they refuse to show the video, because they waited 41 minutes to play God. They waited 41 minutes to play God, to play the role as God, to decide on whether these 2 people were going to live or whether they was going to die. And they decided to kill these 2 innocent people, these 2 innocent men that was holding on to dear life, holding on to the debris with dear life, struggling to survive, and they dropped the second missile on them to kill them. They say after that second missile struck, the only thing they saw left was blood stains. That's just diabolically evil, if you ask me. Like I say, I fuck with my nigga Trump, but Trump, you need to fire Pete Hedgehog, and that fucking admiral, he needs to be fired too and arrested. Both of them 2 niggas need to be arrested on the spot. If it was up to me, I would arrest both of them, put them up on war crimes. But Trump, that nigga ain't gonna do that, because that would take away from his narrative. All this shit, what I'm trying to wake y'all up to, it's not about the drugs. The end game that they got planned is regime change. They just fucked up along the way and killed 2 innocent people, and now it's sort of like a backlash and shit. But they like, we can't let that little shit fuck us up from the ultimate goal, which is regime change. It's just that simple. And some of you idiots imbeciles that's in here watching this shit can't understand. But if you continue to watch this channel, if you continue to watch my channel, I'm going to wake your dumb ass up. Okay? Pussy hair. You understand? Maybe y'all got pussy hair stuck in y'all fucking throat. Well, get that shit out your fucking throat, spit it out, and be a real motherfucking man and get your fucking head out of Trump's ass. And I'm not no fucking Democrat or no fucking Republican. I'm neither one of them fuckers, man. The American system, political system is broken. It's a failure. It's a fucking failure. And if y'all niggas support that shit, y'all contributing to this failed system. Say less. Read some of these comments. Oh man, what up? Come on, man. What up, say Joshua? The president doesn't need to declare war to make strikes like that. Bullshit, what up? He do, if he gonna, nope, I'm gonna tell you where you wrong, what up? I'm gonna tell you where you wrong, what up? Let me tell you where you wrong, what up? Because Trump already have classified them, as soon as Trump classified them as narco terrorists, and now he, just the other day, he classified fentanyl as now a weapon of mass destruction. So that's like a war powers act type shit. So if he gonna do that, he needs to get approval from Congress if he gonna start a fucking war. You understand? I don't want to hear all that what Obama did. I don't want to hear nothing what that nigga Obama did. Obama is not the president. He was a jackass too. He was an asshole too. So don't think because Obama black and I'm a black motherfucker that I supported that nigga too. Hell no. I'm on the side of righteousness. Okay? If anytime when you a politician, man, you're going to have blood on your fucking hands because Obama killed a lot of motherfuckers. You know, he dropped, you know, Obama even killed, that nigga went as far as doing a drone strike and killing an American citizen. I don't care if he was Arabic, Arab, or whatever. He still was an American citizen, and Obama had that nigga and his son killed. All right? You dig what I'm saying? Read some more of these comments and shit. I'm not wrong. Read about the laws of war. I ain't got to read about the laws of war. It's in the Geneva Convention, my nigga. It's in the Geneva Convention. How would you feel if we got into a war with Iran? And they get lucky and knock out one of our boats or something, and you got American sailors on there that survived it and they're holding on to dear life. And it's okay for them to do a second strike to kill them survivors? Is that okay? What up? Is that okay? Let me know. Is that okay? Is it okay? Do you think that's okay? Because if you do say it's okay, you know what? I love you. What up? I ain't gonna even go there with you. Not tonight, brother. Not tonight. I need somebody in here that think differently than me, that want to challenge me, because I'm telling you, in this situation right here, I am right. Nigga, I am right. You can't just be murdering people. Let's see what you got to say. Okay, say this right, T, but we never declared war on ISIS to go after the terrorists. Don't need Congress approve. Jose, I got much love and respect for you, Jose. But see what you were saying, I agree with you, Jose, but you got to remember, ISIS was some violent motherfuckers. Everybody don't saw them videos where they decapitating people, cutting niggas, hanging niggas up and burning them up, burning them alive, putting niggas in cages and lowering the cage in swimming pools with the go cams, watching them niggas drown to death, remember when they set that pilot on fire, the Jordanian? So them niggas needed to be taken out. They were pure fucking evil. Them niggas was so evil, them ISIS motherfuckers was so evil that niggas was praying to be caught by Al Qaeda instead of ISIS, because if you was caught by Al Qaeda, they might let you live and hold you hostage. But if you was caught by ISIS, man, fuck it. I'd gone and off my own self before I fall into the hands of ISIS. Because all them niggas was professional torturers. So yes, they deserve to be gat, but you cannot compare a drug dealer to an ISIS motherfucker. It's a difference. It's a difference. That's night and day, Jose. That's night and day, brother. Night and day. You cannot compare that. You understand? Does that mean that the drug dealers here in Detroit and all across this nation, are they going to go after them and label them as narco terrorists? Are they going to go after them? Jose, what are they going to go after you, Jose? What if somebody lie on you and say that you are selling fentanyl out of your house and they come and drop a bomb on your house? How are you going to feel about that, Jose? And I'm not trying to personally attack you, Jose. It's all love, brother. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man. We got Freak Nation up in here. TElectrik, aka Rockstar T. We love everybody. We don't discriminate here in Gun Freak Nation. But you funky ass stank breath trolls, you gonna get the hell up out of here with that bullshit. Don't bring that shit in here, nigga. You in my house, and you got the nerve to talk shit, but you watching me. Read some more of this. I understand that, Jose. I understand it, but you got to remember, you got to look at this. So you kind of taking everything out of context. All right. You got to understand that the American people, their psyche was fucked up. At the 9/11, that fucked the American people's psyche up. Okay. If you was an Arabic person and you got on an airplane and you got all that Habib and all shit on you and shit, niggas didn't want to get on that airplane with you because they were scared that you was about to try to take over that motherfucker, hijack that motherfucker, and use that fucking plane as a bomb. And everybody got their biases and prejudice and shit. You understand? It's how you deal with it righteously. This is how they let 9/11 happen, because they been wanting to go to war with Iraq. It was personal for Bush because Saddam Hussein, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret that y'all may not know. Bush already had a hidden agenda, and he always wanted to get revenge on Saddam Hussein because Saddam Hussein tried to have his daddy assassinated. So when his son get in office, he wanted, I just wish that if he was gonna do the shit, just have him knocked off like he tried to have your daddy knocked off. Don't send the whole fucking entire country to war for a personal, what's the word? Personal revenge or vendetta. Don't do that. Too many good American soldiers lost their life over that bullshit. And Iraq is more fucked up than it is. It was better off with Saddam in power. I'm just giving y'all the real. You feel me? All right, what you got to say? A declaration of war only needs to be made of it is going to be a long-term military program. The president, commander-in-chief, has the authority to unilaterally make targeted limited strikes. But see, here's the problem. Here's the problem that I have with that. People can abuse their power when innocent lives are being taken. I got a problem with that. Just like what's going on over there in Israel and shit, man. You ain't nowhere in fucking world you gonna tell me all them babies that's done been blown to pieces by American sponsored missiles, American made missiles that's been given to the Israeli army courtesy of the U.S. taxpayers, and they're blowing, using it to blow up 100 people just to kill one. My nigga, I got a problem with that. And what up? You should have a problem with that too. You should have an issue with that too. So you got to be righteous. Oh, well, it's the fog of war. Shit happens in war. Man, they had 41 minutes to decide whether to let them people live or not live. And they decided to go on the dark side and kill 2 innocent people. And y'all niggas is trying to say that second strike was justified. No, what up? I want to personally ask you. This is personal right now. I want to ask you right now. What's your opinion on that second strike on those 2 innocent people on that? And I ain't trying to put you on the spot. You ain't got the answer. But I'm asking you, do you think that second strike was justified? That's all. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Was it justified? Matter of fact, everybody in here, I want you to put in a chat, was that second strike, killing those 2 innocent people, waiting 41 minutes to play God? I want to know, do y'all think it was justified? Yes or no? I'm rating. I'm rating. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Was it justified? Yes or no? Thank you, good citizen. It wasn't justified. And it's not like I'm not really mad about it. I'm just that somebody got to be outraged. Somebody have to speak up. We got to still, as America, man, we got our moral character. We supposed to be looked upon as the moral, the moral compass. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't. Everybody listen, man. And when that strike, when the whole entire world got wind of what we did, killing those 2 people, Britain decided to not even share their intelligence with us no more because they didn't want to be associated with war crimes. No, that's pretty goddamn bad. When your number one ally was like, nah, I can't give y'all no more intelligence because y'all going too far with this shit. Y'all killing innocent people now. Hell no, y'all cannot get no more intelligence from us. We are the laughing stock of the world doing this bullshit. All because of that punk ass Pete Hedgehog. I can't stand that nigga. He one of them niggas that never got no pussy, always got beat up in high school, and now that the nigga in a position of power, he wants to be gangster. Fuck him. Lock him up. Just like you said, lock up Hillary, lock up little boy Pete. Lock up little boy Pete and get rid of that fucking admiral too. At some point, you got to have some type of morality. You can't go around killing people. What up? What if you was what if you was driving your pussy mobile? Because I'm sure you get a lot of pussy in that badass Jaguar sports car that you have. But what if that motherfucker had a flat tire and you were on the side of the road trying to fix it, and they accuse you of being a narco terrorist and they drop a fucking missile on you? Even though you're not a drug dealer, would you approve of that? What up? So be careful what you ask for. Be careful for what you support. Okay? Don't support evil policies. That's what this is all about. Evil policies to get their foot in the Venezuela oil. That's all they want. They want to start a fucking war. Or conflict, whatever you want to call it. They want to do the 1989 Panamanian invasion. They want to do that shit all over again. And I ain't got no problem with that, but stop killing innocent people. That's all I'm saying. I mean, if you agree, you agree. If you don't, you don't. I get it. We're not living in a perfect world. All right? We're going to have our disagreements. Okay? Exactly. Hit that subscribe button. I need you on this podcast, citizen, good citizen. You know what, brother? I'm so proud of you because I could tell I could tell that you really do have a good heart and you a good righteous brother. And we need people like you in the Gun Freak Nation, because here in the Gun Freak Nation, when you enter here, you are in my house. And in my house, we don't give a fuck about what your skin color is. We don't care about what your race is. We don't care about your religion. We don't care about your political affiliation. You are human beings in here. There's no judgment here. But when I see something that I clearly think is wrong and that bothers my heart, I am going to voice my opinion and speak out on it. Now, I fuck with Trump. You know, that's my nigga. But I don't agree with everything in all of his policies. He's definitely way better than Joe Biden, the same motherfucker that wanted to disarm us. Don't trust nobody that want to disarm you. Don't trust nobody that want to make it difficult for you or put you at a disadvantage in protecting your life and protecting your family. And that's exactly what Biden did. He don't want you to have AR-15s. He didn't want you to have this gun, that particular gun. All he wanted you to do was own a ammo-fud shotgun, the type of motherfucker that hold one bullet. Where here in my city, we have home invasions where we got 4, 5, 8, 10 savages at your front door, at your back door, at your side door, and all them funky ass savages, they got AK-47s, they got AR-15s, and they want to come in your house, break in your house, rape your wife, rape you, and probably molest or attack your kids. And Biden wants you to only have one fucking shotgun that only take one fucking shell. Make that shit make sense. No, if the savages, the home invaders, the savages, if they got AR-15s and AKs, I got to have that too, or something even more powerful to fight these demonic ass savages. But a lot of y'all niggas don't get it and don't understand it because you so fucking brainwashed. Well, I'm here, people. Guess what? Rockstar T is here to wake y'all lazy asses up. And when I say lazy, your mind is lazy and hazy because y'all believe everything Trump them say. Y'all believe in his word more than your own God's word. And the Bible said, "Thou shalt not kill." Come on, how can you call yourself a Christian or whatever religion you are when I'm pretty sure whatever religion that you are in the book that you read, it says thou shalt not kill. So how can y'all approve of two innocent men floating in an ocean, holding on to debris with their dear life to be killed in that second strike that took 41 minutes? You cannot justify that. I don't care what you say. You cannot justify that. It's just that simple. Any more trolls in here? Yeah, fuck Joe Biden. Oh, man, you've been subscribed a long time and you just not letting me know your presence, my brother? So you was one of those shadow people that was just watching, not say anything? Well, I'm glad that you have let your presence be known, sir. I'm glad that your presence, that I know that you exist, brother. And I encourage more of you to let me know of your presence, all right? I appreciate every single one of y'all. You understand? You dig? Anyway, I'm about to jump off, man. Really, nobody in here to challenge me. I wanted somebody to come up in here and challenge me, and not in a disrespectful way, but just give me their opinion. Give me your opinion. You know, that's all I'm saying is just give me your opinion. Why you think I'm wrong. That's all I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be disrespectful, I can be disrespectful too. Everybody know I don't have a fucking filter on my mouth, and I don't like, you know. One more thing, I shouldn't even bring this up, but last night live, I kind of that's why well, first of all, YouTube took it because I was playing some Prince music, but I was going to delete it anyway because I had a little bit too much to drink. Not that I can't control my my drinking, but sometimes when I can get riled up, man, I have an unfiltered. I can say some shit that I don't mean, and I kind of went in on a particular topic, and I said, "Whoa, man, what the fuck? Let me delete this video because I did not mean that shit." You know, I took it too far, and I want to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not too big. I don't think of myself too big to admit when I'm wrong, and I don't have a problem apologizing. So the person that I targeted, I sincerely want to apologize to you. I didn't mean no harm. It's all love. At the end of the day, T don't have no hatred in his heart for nobody unless you got hatred in your heart for me. And I fight fire with fire. That's just like a demonic savage break up in my house. I suppose to just let you, you know, target me and my family and not and still have love in my heart for you. Fuck that. If you're evil, and evil must be put down. Evil, we must rid this earth, this society of all evil. But that ain't gonna never happen. Be in a perfect world, but that will never fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got any questions for me before I jump off this live? And I will be back around this time tomorrow night. Come join me, man. I'm gonna start putting the link up. I'm gonna start taking phone calls. You know, if you want to cuss me out, come cuss me out. It makes great entertainment, but don't get too fucking disrespectful. If you agree with me, call and let it be known. I want to hear your voice. I would like to hear y'all voice. Anyway, what's up? Talk to me. Okay, somebody said Slicky, Slike, or whatever your name is. No disrespect. But you said they were on a drug boat, so they wasn't innocent. Okay, so Slicky or Slikey, can you tell me what proof that you have that that was drugs on that boat? And how can you say that? Because even if it was drugs, number one, it was not fentanyl. Allegedly, it was cocaine, and the boat wasn't even destined. Those drugs on that boat wasn't even destined for the United States. It was about to go somewhere in Europe or either Africa or something. And I know you probably don't give a fuck if it went to Africa. So I'm trying to figure out how can you justify the murder of two innocent men? Because, you know, a lot of people was like George Floyd, that nigga was a dope fiend. That nigga tried to cash a counterfeit bill. But let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if George Floyd was one of the biggest motherfucking serial killers. Nigga, once when that police put the handcuffs on him, he was in their custody. Okay? He was in their custody, which means that once them handcuffs was on him, he was no longer a fucking threat. They could have just loaded the nigga up in there. They didn't have to put the knee on the nigga's neck and kill him. I don't give a fuck what he did prior to that. It's at the second that they put them fucking handcuffs on him. So the reason why I bring that scenario up, that real life scenario up, is the second that they drop that first missile and struck that boat with that first missile, the drugs already was gone, my nigga. They destroyed it. Mission accomplished. But for you to linger around for an extra 41 minutes, that's calculated. That's premeditated. And you killed two defenseless, innocent people holding on to dear life with the second strike. I can't fuck with that. I'm not down with that. And if you justify that shit, man, I don't know what to say. This is why the world is fucked up. And that's not a personal insult to you. But if you justifying that shit, I mean, next thing you know, they're gonna be right here in the hood, dropping bombs on houses that's selling dope, selling drugs, and I guess y'all niggas gonna be down with that. But it's only a matter of time. They're gonna turn on your ass too. All right, so miss me with that bullshit. The boat, okay, what up? The boat was going 100 miles per hour, filled with packages headed to America. No fishing poles in sight. Number one, what up? I don't know where the fuck you getting your information from. That boat, nigga, how do you know how fast this motherfucking boat was going? Was you on the bitch? Or are you taking their word for it? The same murderers' words. The same niggas that if it was justified, why the fuck won't they release the whole video in its entirety? Because they know they fucked up, and they know that if once they release that video, the American public, at least the righteous ones, is gonna be against that shit, and they're gonna have to I'm hope that in this case, in this case, I do hope that the Democrats get a fucking backbone, get a pair of nuts and a spine, and be like, y'all gonna release that fucking video. We gonna take y'all through hell. We gonna boycott or whatever. You gonna release that fucking video. They fucked up. Why don't y'all just admit the shit? They fucked up. Why do you think they don't use that strategy no more? When they bomb a motherfucking boat now, and if it be survivors, they'll send a boat or a helicopter to rescue them, which they were supposed to have did it the first time. But I believe what they said, it was a kill all order. And you cannot do that over drugs, my nigga. You can't kill nobody over no fucking drugs. They supposed to be arrested. It's called a drug bust, an interdiction, or whatever the name, the fucking word is. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what they say. Wrong is wrong. Shit. And I'm tired of having to say this shit to y'all asses. Man, I don't give a fuck about all that, the speed of the boat. What the fuck that got to do with two innocent niggas getting killed? Huh? So you saying now if a nigga steal a car and take them on a high-speed chase, and because the fucker is speeding in the fucking car, they got the right to send a fucking drone and blow the fucking car up because the nigga was speeding? Make that shit make sense. It don't make no fucking sense, what up? You reaching for fucking straws now, nigga. God damn. That don't even make no sense. I don't give a fuck how fast the fucking boat was going. What the fuck they got to do with the price of pussy in China? Nothing. Get out of here. Okay, let's see this shit right here. Goddamn. Salute President. What up? Innocent my ass. All right, man. See, that's y'all cowboy motherfuckers, man. They're sitting behind the motherfucking keyboard and all that shit and just talking y'all shit, nigga. A lot of motherfuckers ain't innocent, including motherfuckers that's walking around in this motherfucking country right now that's done some shit that ain't innocent. But do they deserve to be struck down by a motherfucking hellfire missile? And then fuck all that shit, nigga. You don't know whether they was innocent or whether they were guilty. And if they were innocent or even if they were guilty, we will never know that. We will never know that, dumbass, because they didn't get their due process. They was decided to be killed and terminated and eliminated on sight, you dumbass. Don't fucking insult my intelligence and intellect. Don't do all that smoke and mirrors. That ain't got shit to do with no speeding boat. All y'all niggas is brainwashed in this motherfucker, man. And I wonder why this fucking society and country is so fucked up. Get over yourselves. Get over yourselves and get right with God. Do you think your God would have approved of that? And you call yourself a religious person? All y'all niggas gonna bust hell right the fuck open. Cause y'all support evil activities. Wake the fuck up. Stay around And I ain't trying to insult y'all personally, my bad for calling you a dumbass. But what you just said was dumb as fuck. No, who else got something to say that against me? Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Who else? I dare you! Who else? I'm not gonna even waste my breath on some of y'all, man. Damn, I can't believe y'all down with that fuck. Oh my God. Wow. So I guess as they try, I guess as Trump and Hedgehog decide to manually by themselves and say, look, we gonna make niggas in the United States slaves again. What up? You gonna be the first nigga to be like, yeah, let me go to TElectrik house. Let me try to make that nigga gonna be my personal motherfucking slave. Because at one point in this fucking country, we were slaves, my nigga. And it was the law. It was legal and everything. Y'all gonna justify that shit because they said it, because the government said it was cool and okay and legal? No, nigga. It's something called morality and righteousness, man. Y'all stupid motherfuckers. If the government say that shit, oh man, that mean I could go out and kill a motherfucker or kidnap and make a motherfucker my personal slave. It's all good. The government just signed off on it and said it was all good. It's okay to do that. Let me do it. Let me go ahead and do it because Trump, my king, Trump, my God, said it's okay to make niggas a slave again. You see what I'm saying? Stop being a dumb asshole. Get the pussy hair out your fucking throat, man. Spit that shit out. It's fucking up your brains, man. It's fucking with you. Wake the fuck up. What else y'all got to say? I'm just trying to make a point. What up? Stop cheerleading these motherfuckers and taking up for them and trying to defend them when you know they're in the fucking wrong. No, if that was one of your fucking family members, and my bad, if that was one of your family members, what up, on that boat, I guarantee you would feel different about it. Because a lot of motherfuckers, what goes around and happening, and it don't directly affect you or impact you, you don't give a fuck, and you just go along with it, man. I'm trying to wake y'all niggas up. Get righteous, man. Get righteous. Nigga, I can bring up whatever the fuck I want to bring up the past, you imbecile. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck up out of here, bitch. You can get the fuck up out of here. You's a bitch. That's a bitch to even bring that up. It must have touched the nerve in your motherfucking ass because I brought up a point for your dumb ass to make it to stop backing these motherfuckers up because it's legal, so it's okay. Because they said it's fucking legal, get the fuck up out of it. Nigga, I ought to block your motherfucking ass myself. Say one more motherfucking thing, nigga, and I'm gonna send your ass to Funky Town. Don't you ever challenge me and tell me what I can bring up and what I can't bring up on my own motherfucking shit, nigga. You in my house. I could talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And if it ain't for you, get the fuck on, bitch. The fuck on there. I don't know, y'all motherfuckers, some of y'all motherfuckers don't lost your motherfucking mind. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Nigga, you boy. Y'all some weak ass, pussy ass niggas, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Matter of fact, where that motherfucker at that said that shit? Who said that shit, man? Let me block this motherfucker slum. Let me get rid of this motherfucker. Let me get rid of this bitch ass nigga. Motherfucker, you don't come up in here talking that bullshit. I ain't gonna block you, but I am gonna put your bitch ass in time out, nigga. You gonna learn today I'm not the motherfucker to fuck with, all right? Don't you ever come up in here and tell me what I can't bring up and talk about, bitch. The fuck on out of here. And that go for any other you bitches that think like that. No, you fucking pissing me off. You pissing me the fuck off. Punk bitch motherfucker. Yeah, who else want the smoke? Who else want the motherfucking smoke? I'm not here to fuck around. I ain't playing this time, nigga. The fuck on out of here with that bullshit. Y'all motherfuckers, boy, don't fucking piss me off. Don't never tell me what I can do on my shit That's gonna get you up out of here real fast. You dig? You fucking understand? Bitch ass nigga. Hide this motherfucking shit. Read this motherfucking comment and all that and shit. Yeah, I ain't got time. It say they are in the wrong, but what say do we have in it? We ain't got no say. We ain't got no say, but you know what? You know what? We still got our voices. And as long as I got my voice, I'm going to let my opinion, because at the end of the day, it's just my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's my humble opinion at the end of the day. But yeah, don't ever say, I want to bring up the past of slavery. Bitch, slavery did happen. Slavery was wrong. So you are standing, you telling me that slavery was right back in the day? For you to say some shit like that, it make me think that you really one of them corny ass racist motherfuckers that would approve of some shit if they did try to bring that shit back again. This is why I'm glad that I am armed. This is why I'm glad I got the type of firepower that I got. Try it, motherfucker. I wish I would be in a grocery store and one of you right racist motherfuckers come in there trying to unalive me because of the color of my skin. Nigga, I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna light your stinking racist funky ass up. I don't play those fucking games, nigga. Don't you ever tell me I can't talk about my motherfucking past or what my motherfucking people went through. Eat a dick, bitch. And I should have blocked you permanently, motherfucker. Better watch your fucking mouth when you come up in here when you talking to me, bitch. Watch your fucking mouth. You know what? You know what? Y'all some bitches, man. Let me get rid of some of these motherfuckers. Bitch, I'm gonna block you permanently, you punk bitch. Your breath stank. Don't be mad at me because your feet stank, you punk ass hoe. Don't be mad at me because I fucked your woman and your mama last night at the same time with my big ass, beautiful, black ass dick. Bitch ass niggas. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I don't like none of you low, you low energy ass, low vibration motherfuckers. Nigga. You give it to me, I'm gonna give it back to you, nigga. Diddy style, you punk bitch. You said somebody, man, really attacked me over. Damn, good citizen. You trying to? No, I'm not attacking you. You seem like you got your shit together. I'm talking about these motherfuckers that whatever policy, whether the shit is just or not, you got motherfuckers that don't think for themselves and just go along with it. And what up? You know, you my nigga, man. I ain't personally attacking you. You know, me and you, we like to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Don't, whatever I say, what up, don't never, you my brother. At the end of the day, you my brother and it's nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever think that I'm trying to put the spotlight on you, target you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I like going back and forth. We fuck with each other like that. No homo, no daddy. You my nigga. All right, I'll take a bullet for your Polish ass. All right, I would take a bullet for your Polish ass because you fuck with me, I fuck with you. But you got idiots in here that's in their fucking feelings, in their fucking emotions. Get out your fucking emotions, man. I'm giving y'all niggas the straight facts, the straight truth of what I think things should be like. Follow me. I'm not Jesus or nobody, but goddamn, can I have my own humble opinion with y'all niggas getting y'all panties in a bunch? God damn. What up though, Josh? Yeah, man, Josh, I had to school some. I'm trying to school some of these dumbass motherfuckers in here. God damn, wake the fuck up. Shit. Anybody got any questions for me? Anybody, let it be known before I get off this motherfucker. And by the way, get them motherfucking likes up, nigga. My time is precious. And y'all time is precious too. I appreciate y'all tuning into this motherfucker, but don't waste my time. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, buy the Gun Freak music. It's out now on all major motherfucking platforms. Yes, I'm promoting that motherfucker. Had to get me a motherfucking refill on that motherfucking Pepsi and shit, you feel me? Yeah, that nigga gonna have the nerve to try to criticize me for bringing up, slavery and shit. I could bring up whatever the fuck I want to talk about, nigga. Y'all don't say that shit when a Jewish person bring up the shit that they went through. Y'all niggas know better to say some shit about that. Get the fuck on out of here, man. Get out my motherfucking face, nigga. That's some whole shit that slum nigga did. I don't want to see your name around here no more. Yeah, I saw that old weak ass, boring ass speech tonight. I thought the nigga was about to announce that, operations was starting to begin with Venezuela. The thing of it is, they trying to intimidate Maduro to the point to where that nigga stepped down and leave the fucking country so Trump can set up a puppet government over there and get access to all that fucking oil. That's what it's all about at the end of the fucking day. But a lot of y'all dumbass niggas in here really do think that the whole charade, the shenanigans that Trump is running is all about it's drugs. And it's not about drugs. It's about oil at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I wouldn't consider myself a militant. I consider myself a realist, man. My job is to wake people the fuck up and tell them get armed. Evil comes in every color. Evil comes in every shape, and it can happen any place, anytime. And I'm not talking about the Janet Jackson song. So, I brought up, I was like, well, what if they try to make black people slaves again, which is utterly ridiculous. But I was just trying to tell them, look, man, no matter what, you got to have morality. A lot of motherfuckers is dumb, stupid, and blind and be like, okay, niggas is back slaves. Let's go kidnap some and make them my personal slave. You got niggas that, as Trump said, he signed off on it. It's legal now. Let's go out there and get us a bunch of niggas and let's start this slavery shit back up. A lot of motherfuckers, believe it or not, a lot of sick motherfuckers would be down for that shit. We already know it's a bunch of racist motherfuckers already in this country, but this is why I'm glad that black people and every other righteous race of people is armed up against unrighteous, wicked ass, diabolical devils like that, demons like that. You feel me? So, because they agreeing with this fuck shit that Trump, doing, killing innocent people with hedgehog, killing innocent people in the Caribbean, man. That shit is not right. How can you justify that shit? And I can bring up the past if I want to compare it. You dumb motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, you ain't gonna come on here and tell me what I can talk about on my own shit, nigga. Get the fuck on. I'll send you the fucking time. I don't play that motherfucking shit. Motherfucker. Exactly, William Fratelli. Exactly, nephew. Either respect it or leave. Either respect it or get the hell out. I don't play those type of games. You understand? And by the way, Gun Freak Nation, we a rainbow. No homo. But when I say rainbow, we represent every fucking race, every fucking culture, every fucking religion, every fucking political or whatever. But the thing of it is, when you in here in my house, you shed all that shit and we are human beings. The world would be so much better off if we just looked at each other as human beings. Instead of, okay, that's a Jew, I hate that Jew. No, man. We love everybody that's righteous. It's fucked up individuals, hateful individuals in every fucking race. But as we already know, in this country, we as black men or black people are the poster child for crime and shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got their own biases, and that's fucked up. But it is what it is. In a perfect world, it wouldn't be like that. But we're not living in a perfect world. We're living in a wicked world where we got all this shit, all these devices, and all that shit that want to divide us. Like I said, religion, politics, and race, that shit was invented to divide us and have us fighting amongst each other and hating each other. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of that shit, man. In order to change, you must change the way that you think. These nuts, you got the perfect name, man. Because you can, guess what, nigga? You can get these nuts in your motherfucking mouth, bitch. You's a punk, bitch. Matter of fact, let me block this nigga. Where this bitch ass nigga at? First of all, before I block you, I'ma tell you that you's a bitch, motherfucker. And you know what? You shouldn't even been born, motherfucker. You ain't even got a motherfucking brain, bitch. You don't even deserve the fucking air that you breathe. You don't even deserve to be breathing right now, motherfucker. So let me block your bitch ass right now, you punk motherfucker, stinking ass breath. I smell your hot ass breath. Diddy don't came in your motherfucking mouth, and probably the nigga around the corner. You's a hoe, and let me get rid of your punk ass bitch. You's a bitch. This is gonna be a no bitch zone, punk motherfucker. Kiss my motherfucking ass. These nuts. The fuck on out of here. Let me block this bitch permanently. Now, bitch, you're blocked, motherfucker. What's up, Lego man? Yeah, only pussy, man. These nuts got that bitch ass nigga ain't even got pussy hair in his throat, motherfucker. I get it. Whatever your name is, Delula Bar. No, it's not that I'm heated, man. It's just that ignorant, dumb bastards, man. It's just with they ignorance, they just annoy the fuck out of me. You feel me? They annoy the fuck out of me. They really do. They annoy the fuck out of me. And I don't like ignorance, nigga. If you ain't got your fucking ears open to accept the truth, and you, like I said, you ain't got to agree with me, but you gonna fucking respect me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fucking respect me or get the fuck on. One or the other. You dig? Bitch ass niggas. And I'm gonna touch on that subject that he brought up. I didn't mention no name who the fuck I was talking about, but whoever I was talking about, they should have minded their own motherfucking business. I stand on that. If I'm going through something, even if it ain't personal or personal, keep your fucking mouth shut and mind your fucking business. And that's all I got to say on that situation. I ain't gonna even speak on it no more. That's water under the bridge to me. Punk bitch motherfucker. Right. These nuts, that nigga now, yeah, he got a dick and a motherfucking pussy. Get the fuck on. You punk bitch motherfucker. Motherfucker, man, you got corny ass niggas like that you know really is hating, is envious, man, and he's a fucking nobody. You know what I'm saying? Go to fucking Funky Town where your motherfucking ass belong at, home. Anybody else got some questions before your boy T, Rockstar T, get off this bitch? Anybody else? Hit me up. Let me know. Talk to me. I should put the link up, man. Have some of y'all come on up in this motherfucker. You did? You know what? The music is out right now. It's on it's on all major platforms, my brother. It's on Amazon, Spotify. I'm gonna start excuse me. I'm gonna start throwing the link up where you can click on that shit, and you ain't got to buy it. You can just stream that shit. You feel me? But it's Burner Girl hit me up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give it to her because she's been so supportive of me, lately. So she gonna get her copy free. So I gotta get off. Matter of fact, to email it to her, but she hit me up earlier today and sent me the link. It's on Amazon Music right now. It's called Gun Freak Music Neo Funk, and I got a second album with the other music, and then I gotta upload the third album. I ain't got around to that shit yet, Trying to read these man, that's coming up. If you're talking about the UFO shit, I'm gonna play that video I've been telling y'all about for damn near a year now. Saturday when my brother Darth Vader, he's coming on the podcast this Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My brother Darth Vader will be on there, and I'm gonna figure out. I think I figured out how to do this shit on Restream, because I'm no longer on StreamYard. You know, I'm on Restream now, and I'm gonna figure out how you can play a video file on that motherfucker. Hey man, I get it. I get it. TElectrik, keep your mind off these dumbass rat lizards. You too powerful, my brother. Stay calm. Don't let these funky tones get to you. No, man. You know what? When I do that, man, I'm gonna be truthful to you. I don't let them motherfuckers get to me. It's all entertainment, man. When they sling they mud, I'm gonna sling it right back. And people like drama. Let's just be honest, man. If this shit was boring and shit, that's one thing where a lot of motherfuckers don't like me, because I'm not no boring ass nigga. I try to watch some of these other content, and I ain't saying no names, but goddamn, I can't even make it through the first 5-10 minutes without falling asleep because they so fucking boring. You understand? So niggas see that niggas ain't got my gift of gab. They ain't got my personality. They damn show ain't gonna say pussy here unless they stealing it from me. And a lot of motherfuckers envy that and don't like it. And a lot of these motherfuckers smile in my face and say that I'm they homeboy and all that and shit. But man, I see through all. It's all a fucking charade. You understand? It's a charade, man. You know, and I admit, last night, I took it a little bit too far. You know, I had a little, you know, I was buzzing a little bit. I didn't mean to call nobody ugly, because they you know, that was, I took it too far, and I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong and when I don't took some shit too far. You know, because I know how I am. I don't have a fucking filter. You dig? Because whatever that happened, it didn't warrant me to doing all that name calling and just crashing out and shit, because I don't have one too many. You feel me? So I apologize for that, for that aspect of it. But it's still, to take it back to the core, that person was wrong to come on my live in my chat and try to call me out for saying I'm disrespecting my woman. That's a no-no. And I wanted to let you have it that night, but I was like, I'm trying to be respectful. You understand? That's a no-no. Whether I am wrong or whether I am right, you do not involve yourself in other people's private affair. Well, T, you shouldn't have put it online. You shouldn't have been. First of all, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Y'all dumbasses should know not to get entangled in other motherfuckers, two other grown motherfuckers' business. Leave your fucking opinions to yourself, because even my woman was like, she was out of line for that one. Then got the nerve to try to call me at 4:30 in the morning. Nah, that shit wasn't cool. But what I did last night wasn't cool either. But I'm man enough to apologize. But I don't really want to talk about the shit no more. You know what I'm saying? It's over and done with. This retarded ass D's nuts nigga wanted to bring that shit up. You know? He probably a fan or something, or, you know, infatuated with her or something. Nigga, you can get it too, motherfucker. If you gonna come to me, nigga, you gonna come correct. Cause I don't give a fuck who you are, these nuts. You can stick these nuts in your mouth. That's all I can say to you, cause nigga, you would never say that shit to my face. You understand? This is grown man talk here right now, god damn it. I don't play that shit, nigga. Get the pussy hair out your fucking throat, you punk bitch. Why did I want to be at the freak off with Diddy? Why did I want to be? Why did you want to be at the freak off with Diddy? Why did I want to be at the freak off with Diddy? Because I'm a freak. No homo, but nigga, listen. And I don't take it the wrong way, what I'm about to say. But if I'm willing to watch a motherfucking porno movie, and I don't even like watching porn, first and foremost. I don't even like watching porn. right? I don't even like watching porn, but if I'm gonna watch porn, I would rather watch myself instead of watching another nigga and another bitch fuck on TV. I would rather watch myself. I have a collection of my own personal shit. All right, that's probably thousands of it, you know, from that date back years ago. All these were my girlfriends, you know, all this was, you know, some grown shit, personal, private shit. So if I'm willing to look at a porn or watch myself, I don't have a problem going to a freaky ass party and watching, man. I mean, it's my personal fucking preference. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no judge. I ain't gonna judge you and say you a corny motherfucker or something because you ain't into what I into. And I don't think Diddy belong in prison, to be honest. They need to free that nigga. That nigga ain't really did nothing. I mean, you know, he Diddy basically, and I'm gonna do a live just to talk about Diddy. Cause I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about, I've been talking about home invasions and getting armed for the last goddamn 7-8 years. If y'all niggas ain't got it through y'all head that we living in a dangerous world, I don't know what else to tell you, but I'm tired of talking about it. I'm about to change this platform into, like, you know, not necessarily celebrity shit, but I just want to talk about and try different things. Don't get me wrong. Your boy T gonna always be for people arming up. You know what I'm saying? But I got a freaky side. You probably got a freaky side. And I just know that they was coming for Diddy like they came for R. Kelly. Now, R. Kelly, that's a whole different thing. He fucking around with underage, you know, girls and shit, man. I can't get down with that shit. But when you are Diddy and everybody involved is some grown motherfuckers, and if they were male escorts, them niggas got paid. So my problem is some of them fucking escorts trying to get money and put in lawsuits, but nigga, you got paid to have sex with Cassie. Do you know, nigga, that most niggas, even if they are married, most niggas would fuck Cassie for free. They would, this is Cassie, nigga. Come on now. No, that shit he did at that hotel, in the lobby, in the hallway when he was dragging her and all that. No, that I can't condone that. But what was told was that Cassie, they had got into it. Cassie snatched his phone and he was running to catch her to get the phone. Now, I don't know how true that is, but what a lot of y'all niggas, because I know what up. Oh, Cassie was a victim. Cassie got paid $30 million. You could come beat my ass right now for $30 million. I'm gonna fight your ass back, but I will take that ass whooping for $30 million. And then what a lot of niggas don't know was Cassie was the one that was planning all these fucking freak offs. She was down with the shit. She was having her own freak offs when Diddy was in a whole motherfucking different country, in different states. She the one that made a fucking male escort eat her pussy while she was on her period. The nigga said Cassie purposely turned the lights off, and the nigga, when he went down the licking and shit, he fell some extra rent, and I think she made the nigga fuck her too. Come on, man. She wasn't no innocent angel. That's all I'm trying to say. None of them niggas was innocent. All them niggas wanted a part of that fucking lifestyle that Diddy provided. And you know how niggas is. Niggas will be willing to do any and everything to get a touch of a particular lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Just the same thing with R. Kelly. Wait a minute, I gotta blow my nose. I ain't trying to blow no boogers or nothing on y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me blow my motherfucking nose right quick, y'all. Like I said, I ain't trying to I don't want no snot or nothing. I ain't no nasty. I'm not no nasty nigga or nothing like that. Hold on. Watchstar T in this motherfucker. Watchstar T, baby. Watchstar T. You know what I'm saying? Watchstar T in this bitch. Free Diddy. Diddy ain't did nothing. That man is in jail right now. His only crime is being a freak, and I got a problem with that. What they gonna do? What they gonna do next? Are they gonna lock up? Are they gonna dig up Rick James and say, you know, come on, man, Rick James was the super freak. He was the super freak. Are they gonna dig him up and try to charge him with some charges? Are they gonna go after Hugh Hefner? Hugh Hefner, oh my God, man. Hugh Hefner, I hope that you are in heaven, and I hope that you are fucking 169 angels up there, Hugh Hefner, because Hugh Hefner, I can't even tell you how many times that that I watched, you know, when you had Playboy TV, and when I was younger, and I used to pretend that I was my mama on the phone, like, hello, can I order because you know the cable was in my mama's name, right? Can I order the Playboy channel? Yes, please. I want the Playboy channel, and can I get a special code where just anybody can't watch it? You know, can I? Yeah, 6969. Yeah, in that way. And as soon as I get off that motherfucking phone, nigga, boy, I throw my motherfucking headphones on, and then I'll be playing my little freaky Prince music, and I'll be watching the Playboy channel. Oh my God, nigga, all them playmates. Oh God, Lord, man, Lord, boy. So you know, it is at the end of the day. One of them cats, I didn't know they was outside. Hold on, y'all. Gotta let one of my cats in. My cats is trying to get up in here. Hold on 1 second. Is y'all gonna bring y'all asses in? Come on. No, bring your ass back on up in here. Come on. It's cold out there. Y'all want to go out there. It's gonna be y'all bad time soon, motherfucker. Get on up in here. This ass is on. So, you know, that's the thing. Let me tell y'all something. They tried to R. Kelly Diddy, but see, they couldn't R. Kelly Diddy because R. Kelly was a broke motherfucker when he couldn't afford the type of lawyers that Diddy had access to. You know, Diddy was still a billionaire. And it didn't work. They tried to hit that nigga with a RICO charge like they got R. Kelly. And then I feel bad for R. Kelly, man. That nigga shouldn't have got no 30 years for that. It's niggas don't kill niggas and they ain't get no 30 years. All them motherfuckers, if they gonna get R. Kelly, go after the fucking parents too, man. Go after the parents. That nigga didn't do all that shit. Them parents Sparkle sold her niece to R. Kelly, man. Niggas will do any and everything for a piece of change, for money and fame. You understand? But the only reason they couldn't get Diddy on the RICO charge, but they got that nigga because he fucked up and paid for some male escorts in another state. Then when they crossed those state lines, it became federal, and they got them for the Mann Act. But let me give y'all a little brief history of the Mann Act. How many of y'all know that the Mann Act was a racist law that was created in the South because it was white women, beautiful, and I've had a few white women in my lifetime, and y'all some beautiful, the ones I had was beautiful, and just like when I had my first white woman, I had to have been maybe in my early 20s. She was a fat bitch, you know. And when I went over there, my car was down. I don't even think I had a car at the time. But when I think I called a taxi or something. It wasn't no Uber or nothing back then. It wasn't no Lyft back then. A nigga had to catch a cab or either a taxi. That's the only choice your ass had, or the public bus system. So I went over there, and I think I caught a cab. No, I didn't catch a cab. Dennis, Renee brother Dennis. That's how I met the fat white bitch. through Renee. That was Renee's homegirl, and Renee's brother Dennis picked me up and took me over there. And my mom was like, "Don't go over there. You ain't gonna come back, T. You ain't gonna come back. Somebody gonna kill you." You know, my mother. I get all that shit from her ass. I get that shit from her. I get that from her being savage ready. She was like, "Please don't go, son. Don't go." I said, "I want this white pussy." So Dennis pulled up. I jumped in the back seat. That nigga listening to jazz. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get me some motherfucking right pussy, nigga, for the first time. God damn it, I'm so motherfucking excited. Man, this bitch had to be about 350 motherfucking pounds. I opened the door, I said, "What's up, baby?" She was like, "Hey, motherfucker, you sexy motherfucker." So we went up in there and shit, man, and I ain't getting no pussy that night because the fat bitch was on her fucking period, man, and she had roaches. And then I walked in her bedroom and it's puddles of blood. So she must not have no tampon on or something, because it was a couple of spots where it was like puddles of blood on the floor with roaches in it. They was eating the fucking blood. God damn. So I was like, what the fuck I don't got myself into? Dennis don't laugh. I'm stranded. Didn't have no motherfucking money. She didn't have no money, so I got to deal with this funky ass white bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't no racist motherfucker. You know, it could have been a white, black bitch, Hispanic bitch, Asian bitch. You know, she just happened to be a white bitch that was fat, funky, and on her period. So, I mean, everywhere I looked, it was a motherfucking roach. So she was like, "Here, take a drink, baby, take a drink." And I said, I'm gonna have to get high or drunk to endure this motherfucking night. I was like, "Why the hell you have me come over here and you know you can't do nothing on your cycle?" So I'm drinking. I think it might have been some wine or some beer or something like that. And you know, I'm drinking it and shit like this. I'm drinking it, sitting it on the floor. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed. And when I pick my glass up and shit, it's like a couple of roaches on the fucking glass. I say, "God damn." She was like, "Baby, relax. I'm about to give you the best you know what ever." So I laid back, man, and you know, she did her thing. Like that, you know what I'm saying? She did her thing, man, licking my balls and my big ball and my little ball and everything, man. My asshole, every motherfucking thing, nigga. The nigga T is a motherfucking freak. God damn it, nigga. I still got my motherfucking freaking rag. You know what I'm saying? I should have talked about this instead of that old Venezuelan shit that's going on. That's what you freaky niggas really want to hear, the freaky T. You did? But anyway, man, that night, like, I'm gonna say this: that blowjob, man, that was one of the most amazing blowjobs that I ever had in my life. You know what I'm saying? So all of it didn't go bad. You know what I'm saying? That I got that. Then the second white woman that I've been with, oh my God, this bitch, ooh, nigga. One day, if I ever do a OnlyFans, I'm gonna have to release that video. Because I met her on Facebook. She from New Jersey. She came all the way from New Jersey to Detroit just for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you that she was an exotic white woman, man, when you come on now, German. You got German and you got Italian. All right. She was half Italian and half German, and she looked like one of them bitches from Jersey Shore, you know, a Kim Kardashian type, big ass titties and shit. And we talked, you know what brought us together back then. I was on Facebook real heavy and shit on Facebook, and I used to play Prince and shit, and she had always been alive. Yeah, that's my jam, play this song. Can you play this song for me? Play this purple song for me. And I would play it for her, right? And then when Prince died, I still can't believe my nigga Prince, man, is gone, man. And guess what? He died from that fucking fentanyl, man. Fentanyl overdose. My nigga died from that fentanyl. That's why I don't mind Trump, saying that shit is I gotta get serious now when I talk about my nigga Prince, man. That nigga died, man. My nigga Prince, man. That nigga gone, man. I'm gonna put my regular glasses on for that nigga. But when that nigga Prince died, when that nigga Prince died, man, they was like losing a family member, man. I cried that whole motherfucking day and the next day because it hit me like it was like a family member, because Prince saved my life when I was in a dark place and I had that rope around my neck. And I said, I don't want to jump off this fucking crate because I won't be able to hear the new Prince album that's going to come out next year. That's the only thing that kept me alive at that point. That's why I'm always going to have love for my nigga Prince, man. His music kept me alive. That's why I can play his music for hours and hours upon hours because it was life-changing for me. But to make a long story short, we connected over Prince's death. And she came up here. She drove all the way from New Jersey. And she stayed a week with me. And the first thing we did, she came and she stayed for like 1 week. And it was like one of the best sexual experiences. This is no disrespect to the woman I'm with right now. That's how all that shit got started a few weeks ago with somebody wanting to butt in my business and say, you shouldn't be saying that. You're disrespecting your woman. That wasn't none of your business, but I'm not going to bring that up no more. But it was like, it was different, man. Have you ever seen a woman like on Baywatch or Jersey Shore, and they just got it, man? Ass, titties, just beautiful, smell good, just body shaped up like for a white woman. A lot of people give white women a bad rap, talking about they got flat asses and all that shit, Becky's and all. We love Becky's because they can suck real good, but man. But and when that happened, I was still with my girl, but we had got into it and we had fell out. So we kind of was like separated at the time. And I assumed she was doing her thing. And I said, well, shit, I'm going to do my thing. But she came up, stayed for a week, went back to New Jersey. And then that was like the last week of October, because I remember when she came in that October, when she came that first night, The Walking Dead was the new season of The Walking Dead was premiering that night. See, I studied that time, think about it, you know what I'm saying? But the new season of The Walking Dead premiered that night, and we watched it and then fucked all night. You know what I'm saying? Gave me head and everything, So she went back. Then December the 1st, she hit me up. She was like, you want to go see R. Kelly? I said, how we going to see R. Kelly? She said, I'm going to pay for the tickets and everything. Let's go see R. Kelly. R. Kelly was at downtown at the Fox Theater. And she was like, I'm going to pay for the tickets and I'll be there in like 2 days. She drove all the way back, y'all. I said, baby, this time when you come, you can stay with me for a whole month. And she stayed. And I'm talking about a woman that, nigga, this woman treated me so fucking good to the point to where she was like massaging my feet, clipping my motherfucking toenails. I got my dick sucked anytime I wanted to. We would lay in bed chilling, and she would just reach over and just massage my motherfucking balls. She was like, yeah, we was watching the Steve Harvey show. She loved that fucking Steve Harvey show. And I said, what you doing? She was like, they stress relievers, baby. They're stress relievers. Let me massage them. I said, okay, all right. And then one morning, as men, sometimes you will wake up and you will have a woody, a early morning wood. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the first. Wait a minute, I gotta blow my nose again. Let me blow my motherfucking nose. Don't be mad at me. Don't criticize me if snot come out my motherfucking nose, y'all. but I got to blow my nose, man. I have my nose stay congested. I don't even know what it's like. You know how some niggas can breathe out of their nose like you can breathe out of your mouth? I don't know what that feels like. I've been dealing with this all my life. But what I was getting at is one morning when I woke up beside her, I had early morning wood erected and everything. And she looked, gave it a second look, and started sucking it. I said, God damn. Man, I said, you know what? But at that time, this happened back in like 2016. I had been with the woman that I'm with right now. I met her back in 2013. So I couldn't at the time I couldn't leave the first lady, you know. And when she knew that I had this woman living with me for a whole month, man, she was like jealous. She would send me like pictures of her getting dressed up, saying she getting ready to go out with another nigga, you know, date another nigga and all that. Keep in mind, we were separated then, broken up pretty much. And okay, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to make me jealous. She would, you know, say shit like, I need to go to the hospital. Can you come take me, pick me up? I said, I can't do that. I got a woman here and shit, you know. But I let her go because I want to get back with my, you know, with her. I let her go. But I cannot, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So I had my fair share. I can't even tell you how many right holes I've been with, like street holes. I got videos of that too. So, you know, I got my, listen, man, understand me. I know y'all always lump me in with the, to get armed to die or home invasion stuff. And that's all cool, but I'm still a man. I still got my freaky side, no judgment. I hope, you know, for you, you know, I'm just being me. You feel me? I'm gonna always be me at the end of the day. And that was some years ago. You feel me? I would never do no shit like that now. You know, I was notorious, man. I was a motherfucker back in the day that didn't give a fuck. I was all about fucking. That's all I wanted to do. I went through 29 women in a week and a half. That's how wild and loose I was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be a vulgar motherfucker. I wasn't raised that way. I couldn't cuss in front of my mom or my dad. That's what pissed me off. One of these niggas gonna say, "Well, what you know your parents raised you like that?" Hell no. Shit, my father would slap the shit out of my ass, or my mama would. I knew better, but I'm a grown motherfucker now. Say whatever the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is at the end of the day, man. So I don't even know how I got on this motherfucking topic, nigga. I can go all night talking about some of the shit that I don't done. When it's my time to go, TElectrik ain't gonna have no motherfucking regrets because I live my motherfucking life. And yes, to answer your question, brother, yes, I would and will and want to attend a Diddy party. Matter of fact, in my next live, I'm probably gonna have some baby oil in the back of me as a backdrop. You feel me? As a backdrop. You understand? But yeah. And I don't even know. I don't even know. We're gonna have to have a night where we can just, you know, y'all can come in. I could drop the link, and we can just talk about whatever, man. Because y'all fuck with me, I fuck with y'all. It's just that simple, man. You know. But all you hater motherfuckers with the low vibrations and low energy, man, y'all, you know, stay away from me, man. You know, I'm trying to open y'all eyes, but you know, niggas gonna be niggas, corny niggas gonna be corny niggas, you know, dickheads gonna be dickheads, and you know, get the fuck on, man. You know, at this point, I don't, you know, I'm not gonna give y'all my energy or my time. Anybody else got, you know, want to ask me a question or before I get off this motherfucker? Anybody else got some questions? Before I jump, damn, it's 11:24. I'm getting ready to put these cats up in a minute. They got to be in that basement by midnight. You feel me? Then some of them want to come up here, even though we got 2 litter boxes down there. They don't give a fuck. They could be in that basement all motherfucking day, all night, and wait to come up here to try to take a shit. That's the shit that gets on my fucking nerves. I'm tired of cleaning up behind these heathens. Trying to see. Man, I missed out on a lot of motherfucking. Oh man, nah, brother, no. Diddy when I know y'all heard about that Ray J. I ain't Ray J, man. Ray J backtracking like a motherfucker. Now that nigga went online saying some, you know, and this is no knock on no gay people, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If I was gay with my personality and the nigga that I am, man, I wouldn't have a problem admitting to that shit. I'd be like, yeah, nigga, I'm gay. I don't give a fuck. You know, suck my dick. You know, I'm one of them type of motherfuckers. I never gave a fuck about what another nigga's opinion is, but I'm not. But Ray J went on there on a live and said that he was with some women, and he when he woke up, the women was gone and Diddy was laying next to him and his booty hole was hurting. And when he had to go take a shit, it didn't come out right. So now Ray J is now coming out saying that, matter of fact, I should do a live on that, man. Everybody else. And see, another thing is the way the world is and how Obama, because, you know, for my gay members, this is no attack on the gay community or none of that, man. I love y'all too, man. Y'all human beings too. Live your life. Don't give a fuck about, you know, nobody making jokes on y'all or all that shit. You know, y'all live your fucking life. Life is short. Live it. Because if I was gay, I would own up to the shit. And I probably, to be honest with you, thanks to Obama, I probably would have 1 million motherfucking subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Because now the way the world is set up right now, that's the thing to be. That's fuck. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's fucked up. I'm just saying, because if I said it's fucked up, that would mean that I'm homophobic or nothing like that. I'm not homophobic. I love everybody. That's your personal business. If you out here and you watching this and you're gay, yup, the President T, I got nothing but love and respect for you. I'm not going to judge you off of your sexuality. That is your personal affair, your personal business. Just don't try to force this shit off on me. I got relatives that's like that. If I was to say I'm homophobic, I'm talking about them too. Shit. Never, I don't have a racist bone or a homophobic bone in my body. You can think that all you want to, brother. You want me to be gay. You want me to be gay. Because for you to be a grown man and think that I am gay, which means that you had to spark that whatever brain cells, what little brain cells you got in your, I'm not that way. You probably want me to be. You want me to be gay for you? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Well, I'm not. I'm sorry I crushed your dreams. Now go sit in the corner somewhere and jack off to me, you fruity ass nigga. Okay, all right, but Brandon, you said the Bible says that homosexual will not inherit the kingdom of heaven. But who's to say that? Where do you get that information from? And who wrote that book? See, this is why I say that this is why I say that the religion, and this is why I say that religion, politics, and race were designed to tear us apart. You know what I'm saying? To divide us. Hey, brother, you said at least I'm right. Ha ha ha. Brother, be proud of your rightness. Be proud of it. Why would you even have to say a comment like that? I don't hate you because you're right. You know, if you feel like you better than everybody else and you one of them dumb motherfuckers ready to go in a grocery store and start gunning down people of color, then you just an ignorant, sick, misguided motherfucker. You know? Okay, Brandon, you say I'm a prophet who has seen King Jesus face to face. Man, hold on. Oh my God. Let me highlight Okay, I'm back live. We had a little internet all this here. So you said you seen the prophet who has seen King Jesus face to face. Can you elaborate on that, my brother? Can you elaborate on that? You seen King Jesus face to face. I want you to elaborate on that, because if that's the case, nigga, you need to come on the podcast. All right? You need to come on the podcast if you had a face-to-face chat with Jesus. Can you please, sir, elaborate on that? All right? Are you still here? What's up, Yella? I'm looking at some of these comments, boy. Some of y'all niggas, boy. Man. Some of y'all niggas, boy. Man. Hey, man, I got an interesting crowd tonight. My man said he laughing so motherfucking hard he farted. Boy, I don't have them kind of farts too, man. When you laugh so hard, you poop and you burp at the same goddamn time. Goddamn, at the same goddamn time. You hear me? Okay, it's a Google. It's a Google. It's a Brandon Craig and your sons and daughters shall Brandon. I don't even understand what that means, man. You said Google Brandon Craig and your sons and daughters shall prophecy. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I want you to tell me about, you said you met Jesus face to face. Not too many people meet Jesus face to face, because from what I know is when you die, man, you ain't coming back. You don't exist no more. So can you were you on some? No, I'm not gonna say that. That would be disrespectful, and I would never purposely disrespect you, my brother. I would never do that. But even Nunu is looking at you kind of sideways now, my brother. Even Nunu is looking at you. You see Nunu? Nunu, what's up, Nunu? Nunu, what up? Say what up to Gun Freak Nation, Nunu. Nunu, say what up to Gun Freak Nation. Nunu. 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 Anyway, any more questions? It's a book that I wrote before 9/11. But I'm talking about what special powers you have, because you said you met face to face with Jesus. Were you in some type of accident or something where you almost died, and you had a meeting with Jesus or something, or you met Jesus and Jesus told you that it wasn't your time? I mean, I just want you to elaborate. I'm not trying to make fun of you, or I'm really serious. You said this, not me. You said this. So I would like for you to elaborate. I can drop the link in here. If you comfortable enough to come in here, you don't have to turn your camera on, but we can hear your voice. Do you want me to drop the link, Brandon? That's what's up, man. Monkey Shines, that's what's up. You know, man, I love my cats, man. I call them attack cats. A funky savage break up in here, my cat's gonna scratch them the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But Brandon, I want you to elaborate. You said you had a face-to-face meeting with Jesus. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not gonna press the issue, my brother. I still love you, but I'm just saying, free Diddy. Diddy ain't did nothing wrong. All them grown ass niggas that was involved in that shit, they willingly did that shit. They got paid. Prostitution is one of the oldest damn, what's the word for it? Damn, I forget the word, but yeah, prostitution is one of the oldest professions in the world. It was even prostitutes back in Jesus' days. You know what I'm saying? No, they said that Mary was a hoe. They said she was a prostitute. Jesus hung out with the murderers, with the hoes. The nigga was a gangster. All right? He wasn't one of them, he wasn't one of them high-end sedity motherfuckers like how niggas act today. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. If Jesus was here in the world, in today's world, and in today's time, they would have never crucified. They would have never crucified. If Jesus existed in today's time and in today's world, he would have never been crucified. You know why? Because they have distorted the truth. Everything now is all about money. These churches, I don't even think churches existed back in the Jesus days, man. It's all about money. Anytime when you see a preacher complain to one of his people that come to his church, his church members, only giving him $1,200 instead of the $2,200 that he asked for, and he put this woman on blast, embarrassed this woman, we got a problem. Anytime when you see preachers pulling up in their limousines or Maybachs, and you got these big ass super churches with thousands of people, and the preachers got their own private motherfucking Learjet, nigga, we got a problem. It has been corrupted. So, man, the world is a shit storm, and we living in this motherfucker every day. No, I pray and ask questions. Jesus answered my prayer. Oh, you got to be savage ready, Monkey Shines World. And by the way, hit that subscribe button, Monkey Shines World. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all. It said King Jesus is the Son of God. But see, here's the thing, man. Let me say this to you, and I'm not trying to knock your faith, my brother. But listen, what if? And don't get mad at me, y'all. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I promise you, I'm not trying to offend nobody. But what if we all been lied to? What if what if none of that shit ever existed and they just wanted to gain some type of control over people and brainwash people and have people believe that shit, and then the people that believe that shit pass that shit down to their people, generation, down generation, that you constantly brainwashing people. And if that would be the biggest hoax in the fucking entire world, because it got so many people brainwashed into believing that bullshit, that it's actually mansions and shit, heaven up above the clouds and shit. So why come I don't fly, but why come as many people do fly, why they ain't seen no mansions up in the sky? And they said that the streets are gold and full of milk and honey. So ask yourself this: if it's mansions up in the heavens, right? Who built the motherfucker? And where did they get the supply from? Is it a Home Depot up in heaven? Is it a Lowe's up in heaven, or a Home Depot? And if you're heaven, they said the Father gonna give you the keys to the mansion. That's what it says in the Bible. But if you a spirit, shouldn't you just be able to walk through the goddamn door? What the fuck you need a door for if you a fucking spirit? Do your mansion got a fucking bathroom? Is it a toilet in that bathroom? So you're going to be taking a shit up in heaven. Let me tell y'all the cold-hearted truth, man. And I know I'm going to get some motherfuckers to get mad at me and unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Y'all niggas been lied to. Nigga, when you die, you are dead. You don't exist no more. There is no heaven, and it ain't no hell. I'm gonna tell you what the reality of it is. I'm gonna tell you y'all ready for the truth? The truth of the matter is, if you got money in this corrupt world, that's your heaven on earth. The super rich, wealthy motherfuckers, the Kim K's, the Ray J's, the Diddies. They got fucking money, man. They got mansions. They can you imagine having an abundance of money to, you can pretty much buy whatever the fuck that you want to buy? That's heaven on earth. And money is not the root of all evil. It's the lack of money. It's people right now struggling, ain't even got $20 in their pockets, let alone money in a savings account or bank account. They're struggling. They're trying to figure out how they gonna pay their bills. They're trying to figure out how they gonna keep food in their refrigerator. That's hell on earth with the lack of money. And people will do any and everything, lie for it, kill for it, to get their hands on that money. There is no heaven and there is no hell. It's hell on earth because of lack of money, and you're going to always have a crazy motherfucker. Look at the actor that just got killed by his own kid. His own son stabbed him to death. I forget the actor's name, but this happened like 2-3 days ago. Was killed in Hollywood by his own son. Them niggas had money. So because you are rich, it's not going to make you immune from problems. You know what I'm saying? You still going to have mental issues. You still can be a fucked up person like Jeffrey Epstein. That nigga had millions and millions, abundance of money, but look what he was doing, fucking around with underage, girls and shit, man. I mean, you can have a millionaire, that motherfucker can still be a serial killer because he always gonna be fucked up. His mind gonna be wired wrong, and he can have $1 million motherfucking dollars, tens of millions of dollars, but he's still gonna have that urge to go out and unalive somebody. So you still gonna be a fucking human being, but when it comes to your lifestyle, being able to just go in whatever store you want, whatever car dealership you want, whatever mansion that you want, and when you got money like that, let's keep it 100. You're going to have women throwing themselves at you because they want to live that lifestyle. They want some of that money. So you can have your heaven on earth. Hell on earth is when you're broke and you got to deal with these fucking savages. They got to deal with savages too, but they got the money to afford armed security like Jay-Z and Beyonce. They got security that's, man, they can compare their security to the fucking Secret Service. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to offend nobody's belief because people really believe in that charade to the point to where they get mad at you. They're willing to argue with you. Nigga, it's been wars fought over this shit. Look what's going on over there in the Middle East where we got Israel and we got the Palestinians, man. All that shit, those basically are religious wars. Think about this shit. Now, you can't trust nothing that's man-made. The Bible was written by a man. They said I hear that the original Bible is hidden somewhere over there in where the Pope be at. What's that? Where the Pope be at? Over there in Italy or Sicily or something like that. But they said that they don't want nobody to know about the real Bible. This Bible has been corrupt. It's done been fucked around with. Things done been edited out. Shit done been put in. Why would a motherfucker want to put all his whole faith and belief in something that's man-written? Think about this shit, y'all. Can you just take a second and just think about this? Okay, he said proof the Bible is true. I can't even pronounce that word. It say prophesied the transatlantic slave trade thousands of years before it happened. But who said that? Who said that? Can you tell me who said that? And then who told them that? And who told them that? Anybody can say that shit. I can lie and say, well, Jesus got in me, and Jesus told me that y'all should donate to me. Hit that Cash App. If y'all want to go to heaven, hit that Cash App and donate to me. See, one thing is, religion is put in place to control a lot of people and have people. This is the reason why the government don't want to put out the information that it's other life forms here. I'm not saying little green men, but it's UFOs and other life exists on other planets. Because if they come forward with the truth and say that, what does that say to for religion? What I mean, you know what I'm saying? See, when God made us, because I'm not saying there is not a God. I do believe in God, but I just think that religion, God ain't got nothing to do with religion at the end of the day. Religion is man-made to get you know, next thing you know, well, my God is the real God. My God is better than your God. No, my God is better than your God. But how can that be when it's only one God? When it's only one God. So y'all been lied to. You got, and I'm not saying I'm an atheist. I do believe in God, but God would not want us to be fighting each other. Oh, my religion is the best. Oh, I'm a Muslim. My, you know, Muhammad, my religion is the best. You know, you got motherfuckers that's willing to strap a motherfucking bomb to themselves and blow themselves up and your ass up because of what they believe in. Look at 9/11. Look at the crusades that the so-called Christians did. Crucified motherfuckers, man. You know, look at the slave master back in the day. Them niggas was supposed to have been Christian, but your motherfucking black ass gonna be my motherfucking slave tonight. Hey, slave woman, you better report to my bedroom tonight. I'm gonna tear that big black beautiful ass up. Those were right, so-called right Christians that done that shit. So I'm sorry, y'all, man. You know, like I say, I know how people get in they all emotional and in their feelings because that's something that's been taught to them all their life. And if they hear something remotely different, they ready to fight you. They ready to argue with you. They ready to hate you. And that's why I really don't like to dive into it too much, because the last time I said some shit like that, I had damn near 100 motherfuckers get mad at me and unsubscribe from my channel. And I'm like, God damn, that's a touchy motherfucking topic right there. But T is the type of nigga that don't give a fuck, man. I'm going to speak what I think is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hate it or love it. It's just my humble opinion that y'all niggas been lied to. And, you know, the thing of it is, when somebody died, and if it really is a heaven or a hell, you sure as enough ain't coming back to let us know about the shit. Nigga, the truth is, the minute you came out of your mama's pussy, death is chasing you. This world that we living in, the thing that's separating us from our lost loved ones that's no longer here, that's dead, that don't exist no more. The only thing that's separating us from them, y'all already know. Y'all already know. That's time, my nigga. That's time. That's time. And I tell y'all over and over how precious time is, because every second that goes by is every second that's going to bring us to our day, our last day on this motherfucker. I don't know whether I'm going to live to be a much older man. I don't know how much. I got more time in back of me than I have in front of me. You understand? And when you come out your mother's womb, because I didn't mean to be disrespectful. When you come out of your mother's womb, death is chasing you, and it's up to you whether you want to make it to your natural time to die, or you're gonna let a savage shortcut your life and cut your life short. I refuse to let the savages take this thing called life from me, because once it's gone, have you ever seen a dead body before? Have you ever seen a funeral before, and you see that person laying in a casket or in that urn, and it's just a body? Because that soul is gone, that spirit is gone. You can see it, it's lifeless. It's lifeless. And then it tells you that, it makes you think that this body is just a vessel. What makes you, the very essence of you, The very essence of you is your soul. Really, it's supposed to be your brain, right? It gives you that unique voice. It gives you emotions. It gives you your personality, the very essence of you. But once that's gone, your body, you just as dead as a dog or an animal that's been hit by a car that's laid out in the street. Is it a heaven for them too? For those dogs, they got life in them. These cats, is one of these cats. One of my cat got hit by a car a couple of summers ago, died. Is it a cat heaven? Man, this shit, to be honest with you, this shit is complex as a motherfucker. But I'm telling y'all, they got a lot of people brainwashed and people believe in this shit. And it's sad because it's something that can never be proven, because my nigga, when you die, that's it. Ain't no coming back. So that's why I'm telling each and one of you niggas in here. I'm telling each and one of you niggas in here to make the most out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Make the most out of your life. Be the best version of yourself. Live your life. Don't have no motherfucking regrets. Enjoy your life while you have it, my nigga. Because once when you take that final breath, you ain't coming back. And no, we know that for fact. We know that. I can be with a Jehovah's Witness right now, and that nigga will argue with you all night long saying, we coming back, motherfucker. And when we come back, we gonna be healthy for life, and we gonna live forever and all that. But when, baby, when? When? Because ain't now one of you motherfuckers came back. Now one of you, oh, it's gonna come, it's gonna happen, it's gonna be the great judgment day. Nigga, come on, man. And I can't believe people are so fucking gullible and fall for that shit. And I know a lot of you niggas right there mad at me right now because I'm going against the programming and the brainwashing that has been happening to you all your fucking life. And you're feeling, you like, no, man, I don't dedicate my life to this shit. I could have got pussy and all this stuff, and I turned it down because of my faith. And you telling me all this shit was a lie, my nigga? No, nigga. I'll do this to you, nigga. I never want to watch your videos again, nigga. You don't insulted me, nigga. That's how it is, man. Whoever that came up with this religion shit, I got to give it to them, man. They is a motherfucking genius. And let's not gloss over how many motherfuckers don't get rich off of this shit. Like I say, it's preachers that got multi-million dollar super fucking churches and shit. Private Learjets, Rolls Royces, Maybach limousines. And people look at their motherfucking asses like they Jesus, like they're a fucking superstar. Come on, man. Come on. I'm trying to wake you up. I'm not calling you stupid or dumb. I'm just saying, man, see it for what it is, nigga. It ain't no motherfucking heaven. It ain't no motherfucking hell, nigga. When you die, nigga, you don't exist no more. And the question should be what it feels like not to exist anymore. Until you show me proof, until you show me a motherfucker that's been laid up in the morgue for like 3 or 4 days, funking, decomposing and everything, and through some motherfucking miracle, this nigga rise up and get his life back, then I will believe it. But think about this shit. You had motherfuckers get unalive, get killed in churches. You from North Carolina? So I'm pretty sure you familiar with Dylan Roof, the right racist motherfucker that went in that church with all them black people, prayed with them, ate with them. They broke bread with this nigga. At some point, the white racist was like, man, these niggas treated me so fucking good that for 1 second, I thought about changing my mind, because they welcomed me, they fed me, they prayed with me, But he let the devil, he let evil, because evil do exist. He let evil steer him into pulling out his fucking gun and unaliving those people. And they say when that nigga pulled that, when that right racist nigga pulled out that gun, them niggas in that basement of that church dropped to their knees, begging and pleading for their life. Please don't kill me. God wouldn't want you to do that. Please don't kill me, sir. Don't. He began to shoot them one by one. And they praying to God. So if there was a God, if that was the time for some type of divine intervention, don't you think that would have been the perfect time for God? I mean, for Jesus to come down, because God made you, but God gave you a brain too. See, if they would have had armed security at that church, or at least one of them would have been armed, it would have made the difference between life or death. But they didn't. So if there's a God or Jesus, so you say, why didn't he stop that killing? Why did he allow Uvalde to happen when all those kids got massacred? Where was God at then? I'm gonna tell you something, man. And I know y'all don't want to hear this shit. Y'all don't want to really hear this shit. There is a God, but God gave you something called a brain with wisdom in it. Nigga, if you living in these days and times and you not armed, I hate to sound harsh, but you kind of like deserve. Now, nobody deserves to be a victim, but I'm just saying you need to be savage ready. And I'm trying to wake y'all up out of love, man. Live your life. Heaven and earth, heaven and hell do exist, but it ain't up under no ground, and it damn sure ain't up in no motherfucking space. It's right here on earth. If you got money, you having heaven on earth. And if you are broke and struggling and all that, you're going to have hell on earth. It's just that simple. And when you die, you're dead. You ain't coming back. And that's the truth, man. I love you too, Mr. 57. I'm not, Brandon, I'm not going to get rich off of religion, man. You know, all that shit has been distorted and convoluted and listen, don't trust nothing that's been man written. I'm telling you that. Do not trust that shit, man. Especially when you ain't got no proof. You going off of what somebody said, you going off of what somebody was told, and then that somebody was told by somebody, and then that somebody was told by somebody, and then that somebody was told by somebody, and then but who is them? What I want to know is who was the original motherfucker that came up with this motherfucking scam? Because that motherfucker is brilliant. Because that motherfucking scam caused so much chaos, caused so much motherfucking hate, caused so many motherfucking people to be brainwashed to the point where some people don't even want to own a gun because they say, I am protected by the blood of Jesus. And I say, you fucking idiot, you gonna be covered in blood, all right, but it ain't gonna be Jesus's blood. It's gonna be your blood when that savage get the drop on you. You understand? So I ain't trying to shit on nobody's faith. I'm not trying to offend nobody. I still love you, and you entitled to believe in whatever the fuck you want to believe in. But I'm telling you, nigga, that when you die, you're dead. It ain't no coming back. You're not gonna be able to come back and be like, T, T, I was right. I'm up here in heaven. I got my 25-room mansion with 17 restrooms. I got 55 holes up in here. I'm fucking them and all that. Nah, man. Nah. See, in this world, life is what you put into it, man. And if you don't put nothing and make nothing out of your life, man, you're going to be in hell. You know what I'm saying? Life is life, man. And the only thing we got, my brothers and sisters, is time. Time is ticking right now. I don't know how much long, you know, my girl, I got it wrong last night about her family friend. I said that the nigga had 4 months to live. My girl earlier today, she was like, nope, you got that wrong, T. He don't have 4 months. The doctor told him that he only got 2 months to live. And the 2 months would be if he decided to get chemo. And if he don't do the chemo, he gonna be dead in 1 month. Can you imagine that shit, man? And the type of cancer he got, he inherited that shit from his mother. He got bone cancer. That means that every bone in his body has been infected with cancer, and it was like it's already too late. The doctor said they can't do nothing for him. They gave my brother 2 months, and I met the nigga. I met him, like, and I don't mean to call him nigga, but y'all know what I mean. It's coming from a place of love. I met him a few times. He's been to the house. He's been here. You know, they've been a family. He's been a friend of her family. Her brother that passed away 3 years ago, they was best friends. She been knowing this nigga for 30 years. 30 years, man. And I can't imagine how I would feel if the doctor told me that I only got 2 months to live, because she was like, he said, I wish they wouldn't have never told me that. I hate that they told me that shit. Now I got to live knowing this shit, you know, and it's fucked up. This is why I can never, ever, 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 ever complain about shit not going right. Because when you hear some shit like that, or like the other day when it was like 9 degrees and it's cold, and I see my man's homeless sleeping in a fucking tent on the sidewalk, and I was just complaining about some bullshit. Shit like that will humble the fuck out of you. And I'm talking my shit right now, but I might go before him. That's the tricky thing about life, nigga. We don't know how much time we got. I know one thing. I'm trying to be here for my kid, for my family, as long as I can be. But one thing that's guaranteed in this world is that we all got to die one day. Taxes and death. Because they going to make your motherfucking ass pay them taxes. But that's all we got. That's all we got is time. This is why we got to make the most out of it. This is why, even for the fucking trolls, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Because y'all are spending your precious time watching me, even though I seen like a lot of people jumped off when I started getting on the topic of religion, because they getting up in their fucking feelings and their emotions, and they don't even want to hear me out first. You ain't got to agree with me. I'm just giving you my perspective on it. I just think it's like one of the biggest cons, the biggest scam, the biggest hoax of life, of the world. You know what I'm saying? Of all time. You feel me? The key word is time. You know, but moving on, next topic. If y'all want to, change the subject or talk about whatever else, man, I'm all open for it. I'm all open for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm all open for it. If y'all want to touch on something else, we can get back on Diddy. We can get on R. Kelly. We can get, whatever that's going on. 50 Cent. Everybody talking about 50 Cent. Everybody know 50 Cent a troll. So that Netflix documentary that's out, come on, man. This was produced and directed by the biggest motherfucking troll. The nigga don't like Diddy for the simple fact Diddy fucked his baby mama. If you notice, if y'all watch that documentary, 50 put in that documentary how he fucked all them other niggas and other rappers' girlfriends and shit, and how he took Cassie from Ryan Leslie. Well, you can't take nobody. She chose Diddy over Ryan Leslie, right? Leslie. If you notice in that documentary, he didn't put when Diddy took his baby mama, and that's why 50 is beefing with him and didn't like the nigga. Diddy fucked a lot of niggas' baby mamas or girlfriends and shit. It's just that simple. Damn, my battery about to die. I'm at 5%. It's 12:06. I'm about to put these cats up, jump off this motherfucker. I will be back live. And it wasn't my intention to offend y'all. about this religion, but it's just my personal opinion. God ain't got nothing to do with no religion, man. Religion is man-made, and anything that man touch is flawed. Trust me on that. Much love to you. I love you and appreciate you, Gun Freak Nation. Listen, y'all niggas, stay armed, stay responsible with your firearms, stay righteous, and be ready to send that savage to Funky Town. And one more thing I got to say, y'all. One more thing. One more thing I need to say to y'all. Pussy hair!